So hi guys, welcome back to this channel. Today I'm going to take you through the process of making jumbo twist braids. Yes, jumbo twist braids on very thick hair. Like her hair is thick, but again she wanted the jumbo twist braids, so we are going to try as much as possible to make them as neat and also not as bulky, because she did not want them bulky. So the first thing you want to do is just to make sure that your partings are neat and clean as possible. And then the braid I'm using is the extra long darling braid in color 1. Yes, extra long darling in color 1. You can use any type or any other braid to achieve the same look, but in this case we wanted something a bit long, so that is why we went for darling extra long braid. So guys, stay with me and watch and see what I'm doing. In this particular video, we're going to focus more on the parting size than the braiding, because guys, I've done the twist on my previous videos. You can go and check them out. But just to let you know, if you're watching this for the first time, the method I use is just like you part the hair into 2. You twist outwards, you twist inwards. You want to put that on top of your thumb the way I've done, and then you just continue the process of twisting. Another tip that I can give you for this particular style is that you can add the braids as you go. I don't know if that is clear. Yes, you'll realize as you twist, your braid becomes thinner. So to make it more even and look like more even by the time you're done, you just want to add braid. Yes, and also the partings are not as small. As you can see, the next part I'm going to do my parting is just behind here, and after this I'm going to part some 3 rows. Yes, for the front part, because I want them to be as big as possible. That was her request, guys. So just keep watching, and I hope that you pick 1 or 2 things from this. Another thing, guys, you realize that her hair is thick, as I'd mentioned before. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you tuck in her hair as you braid, because if you don't do that and if you don't make the twists tight, what will happen is that her hair will show off the braid when you're done. So just make it a habit of tucking in the braids, guys, if you want, that's nice and neat look when you're done. Make sure her hair is like inside the braid. This will also help for her style to last longer, as much as they are jumbo, because the hair will not come off the braid. That is why you see like my twists are tighter as you go. Yes. Again, I feel like braiding on thick hair is a bit of a challenge, because you really have to take your time. If you don't take your time, by the time you're done, I'm telling you, you'll not achieve neat twist braid. So I'll advise, depending on the hair you're working on, make sure you take your time, especially with long thick hair, so that you get the partings right, and also you just get the braiding right, because this is not the type of hair you do while you're in a rush. But usually thick long hair, if you ask me, gives the best results. So at the front, what I normally do is just crochet the front part. I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like this, for me, it's a bit protective, because I usually don't want the front part to be very tight, so I'll make my matutas as loose as possible, and then just go in with my braids pin, go in with my crochet pin and just crochet the front part. I do that for all my styles because I feel like usually there is no much tension, considering that your hairline is I feel like it's usually the lightest part of your hair and can easily be damaged. Also, guys, this does not mean that the style I'm using at the other part of your head is not protective. It's only that crochet is usually more protective for the front part, and you can see from the video that the braid, even the size of the braid I'm using at the front, is not as big as the rest, so that the braid will not weigh down your hair. And this style is protective, only that I don't prefer using it from at the edges, because the hair at the front part usually is not as long. So if I use the inwards outwards method of twisting, I might have to apply a lot of pressure just to grip all the hair, and for that I usually feel like it will, it will pull your edges too much. So that is why I actually prefer to go in with the crochet method at the hairline. Yeah, I hope that does not confuse you and that does not make you feel like this particular style is not protective. I can assure you guys that it is. Only that I go an extra mile to make sure that my clients' edges are very, very protected. Yes. Yes, guys, so we are almost done. You can see how it's coming through and it's already looking good. I'm sure you're going to love the results. You will love the results. Like, this is a style you can rock anywhere, any day, anytime. They are big, yes, but they're not bulky. They're not heavy because we use very minimal braid by making the parts bigger. I hope that makes sense again. So make sure you really focus on the thickness of the braid, because that is what is going to give you a very uniform and consistent look by the time you're done. And also, if your braids are not long enough, just make them long by adjusting them. And that is why you notice I add the braid, because when you adjust the braids, they're definitely going to look thinner as you finish. So to just make sure that I have a uniform braid, I'll keep adding the braids as I go to cover up for the part that is thinner. Yes, guys, so that is the final look. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends. If there are any questions or comments, leave them on the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer them. Bye.